You're missing the target from there. You want bloody shooting. Oh, it's crap. Oh, it's bloody rubbish. It's rubbish.
But how do you react though when someone, you know, from your playing staff comes in and says, "Boss, I think you're doing this wrongly"?
Good. Well, I ask him which way he thinks it should be done. We get down to it, and then we talk about it for 20 minutes, and then we decide I was right.
How are you doing, people? Here to watch the friendly between Forest and PSV Eindhoven. Teams are out, and we've got some of the new guys on as well. Einer's on, McKenna, Bolly, Worrell, Aurier, Orvath, Gibbs White up front with Chris Woods. So in the away kit, the white and blue. So it's quite smart, actually, that is. It's not a bad kit, actually. It looks all right. Hope everyone's doing all right. No, it's all over. You think it's all over? Just now. Help, Maltor, mate. How you doing? There's Mangala. Just about to kick off. First time wearing the new away kit. Had some errands to run earlier. Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, mate, no worries for me. I'll just carry on anyway. Even if there's no viewers, I'll still carry on. It makes no fucking odds to me. Makes no fucking odds to me, mate. Nice tackle there, right at the beginning of the game. Let's turn this down a little bit. I'm good, mate. Yeah, I'm good. I enjoyed that game, actually. I thought it was quite good, to be fair. I didn't expect that bit at the end. That took me by surprise. You know, where you press the escape pod, and then you all of a sudden got that massive big battle. I did not expect that. It's good, though. It's a good game. It's like most, what do you call them? Fucking, what do you call them now? Fucking indie. It's like most indie games. You know what I mean? I think, yeah, it could have been because I was downloading porn in the background. Probably that. Well, I don't know why. This is a bit weird. This is the voice mod. What I've got still works. Yeah, I don't pay for it anymore. But all the voices work. Although when I did that one today, that demon voice, it didn't come through on the stream. Then again, I had the same issue with Twitch as well. Maybe you have to pay for it to do that. I don't really know, to be honest. It's an all right thing, but it's got like they decided to go with voices of big YouTubers and stuff, so you can change your voice to a big YouTuber. Who the fuck I want to do that? The fuck do I want to sound like a prick for? I can sound like a prick on my own without having somebody else's voice. Mac's not. I have to try and create Mac's voice for thingy. Yeah, exactly. Who wants to fucking sound like that fucking bellend? I'll have his money. I'm not bothered about sounding like him. I go for Mac. I'd use Mac's. Right, okay. Like the forest friend is just about to start. Let's read. Let's read. And see the voice of the football coach. Or hear the voice of the football coach, even. Go on, do not let him get past you. Oh, Aurier. Oh, straight across the front of goal. Not good. He was lucky there. He was lucky there. They got us there. Took on Aurier, went past him. Then Aurier got himself back. And then I think he nutmegged him. Nutmeg him? Yeah, back heel nutmegged him. Oh mate, that was close. That could easily have been 1-0. If I speak, I am in big trouble. I prefer not to speak. I'm surprised he ain't got voices like that on there, like celebrities and stuff, not YouTubers. Not you. I don't mean YouTube. I mean Twitch people and all that kind of stuff. I suppose you made it if you get on voice mod. They're making a lot of mistakes in the midfield. I will say that much. Well played. Well played, Yatesy. Just takes it off people. Beautiful. PSV look well up for this. They're all over us, man. They're absolutely all over us. And again, a good move on the left-hand side. Aurier, you've got done twice, man. Ah, get up, you big panther. He only kicked you in the nuts. What's wrong with you? It's a man's game. Should have your nuts removed if you can't handle it. No, he did actually tread on his foot. He did actually stud his ankles, to be fair. Yes, it was a bit of a one, to be fair. That PSV get first corner. I might try and get into that NWO, whatever it's called. It was all right. I quite enjoyed it last night. It was okay. I did run into somebody about 3 times. I don't know who that was. And when he tried to the left, and I went the same way, and he went the other way, so I went the same way. It was crazy, man. I don't know who it was. Nice ball. Offside. Good run, just too soon. Bloody hell, mega too soon. Are you Richarlison in disguise? I never thought they'd be able to do it, but you know the way that transfers and stuff's been done this season, they've actually managed to make me bored of transfer windows. I didn't think that was ever possible. Oh, how you doing, Mama Flossie? You all right? Yeah, I never thought they'd manage to get me bored of transfer windows, but they've definitely managed to do it this time. It's like, you want to buy a player, they want to sell the player, so just get it done, man. What the fuck are you pissing around at, man? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I've just started on the beer again, as normal. I got this T-shirt. Look at this T-shirt. Look, it's fucking awesome. And the awesome thing about it is I've got the same glass. Look, I've got the same fucking glass, mate. It's exactly the same glass. Fucking hell, my stream stopped now. The fuck? Oh, great. Lost the stream. I've lost the bloody stream. Oh, it's coming back on. Yeah, I got it off that site that's like Wish called Temu. Temu. It's a really good site. I've ordered a few things off them now. Got like a keyboard hoover as well, so you can hoover the keyboard and get the bits out of it and all that kind of stuff. Because I've got a mechanical keyboard, so you can't just take the keys out like you normally can. That's really good as well. It's really powerful actually for what it is. Oh my days, this stream's crap. This stream is absolutely shite. It's all gone off now. It's all gone blue. Fucking blue. I don't know what's going on. I think the aliens are taking over because my screen's just gone blue. It's not a blue. It's not a blue. Well, it is a blue screen, but it's not a blue screen of death like what you get on PCs. Well, I think that's it. That's it. Either that or they're really good at standing still. I mean, one of them's on one leg, so I mean, if he can stand like that for as long as this is taking, then you've got to give him respect for that. I suppose the balance is just unbelievable. Oh, we're back on again now. The weather. Oh, Ainus just gave the ball away. Oh my days. Aurier, stop kicking him, man. What are you doing? This stream is shit. And we froze again. At least we're keeping shape when we're frozen, I suppose. Always got to look at the positives. I fixed my phone. I've got all my subs back. Oh, right. Have you unbanned me then on your phone? I had even lost all my spanners. Oh, dear. Oh dear, tool thief. Tool thief attacks phone. It'll be the headline in the newspapers tomorrow. Mm, not a good first half so far for us. We're kind of behind the play all the time. And I tell you what, and you know, if we start like this against Arsenal, it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. And again, he's down that left hand side. Just Aurier is just not covering himself with any glory today. Looks like we might be getting Turner as well, Mama Flossie. I mean, I don't, I don't really rate players until they're in a shirt, to be fair. And anybody that signs for us is a Forest player. So, see what happens with that because we need a goalkeeper because at the minute we haven't really got one. We've got Orvath, but I don't think he was like the plan. You got Shelby, he's not the plan because I think we're going to loan him out. Ennis is definitely not the plan because he was awful last season. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Too much fanning around. The one thing to be said for last season is when we were signing players all the time. That was actually quite exciting and quite fun. But every day I read the same thing. Oh, Dean Anderson's hit a stumbling block. Oh, Forest have been shot by Dean Anderson's stumbling block. How many fucking stumbling blocks is there between Manchester and fucking Nottingham? Need to sort that out. This is bad. This is good. This ain't bad stuff. Oh, you're fucking offside again, Woods. For fuck's sake. I wish I could get Brennan back. He's a big part of who we are. Big up, yeah, how's things going for the Forest? How you doing, up Fuzz, mate? You alright? Yeah, we, we look like we're sort of getting into it now, but it's been a bit of a slow start, to be honest. And PSV have been hitting that left hand side like nothing else. They obviously must see Aurier as a weak link in our team because they just keep going down that left hand side all the time, taking him on. You got that Oiland yet? Oh, mm. Oh, Oiland's finally there, is he? You know what, mate? I think he's good. If he takes to the if he takes to the Premier League quickly, I think you've got a good one there. I really do. Watching some of the video I've watched and stuff like that, if he can do that kind of stuff in the Premier League, I think you've definitely got a good signing there. If he gets it together and he can take off, I think he is like I think he's an Ireland clone, but they called him Ireland, so none of us worked it out. But you see, I worked it out. He's actually a clone of Ireland. They thought they could trick me, but they can't. I know. Got the Here We Go yesterday night. Nice. Yeah, I think he's going to be a good one. Again, down the left-hand side. And again, Aurier has not been able to deal with it. It's not like Aurier, to be honest. It is not like Aurier. But he hasn't been able to deal with it again, and it's caused us big problems on that left-hand side. Who runs that? That'd be Martinelli, wouldn't it? That would be running down the right. No, down the left for me. Right about. I think we have started a bit slow, to be fair. But we've got Wood up front. We've got Morgan Gibbs White, who's up front as well. I mean, nothing's really gone to them. They haven't had any distribution whatsoever. The only good distribution they've had, what's his name's on offside all the time. Up to now, Yates has been Yates, which is what I like about Yates. Just puts his foot in everywhere and just gets stuck in. Aurier's having a bit of a nightmare with that left winger, whatever his name is. Defence still seems a bit wobbly to me, like it was last season. Like with panic, seems to be a lot of panic in defence all the time. Here's Ola Aina. He's the guy. He's trying to get down the right hand side, and Ola Aina has shut him out straight away. So that's a good sign because he's a new signing. So that's always a good sign to see. Diaby scored again for Villa. He could be a big hit for them. Yeah, absolutely. What a signing, man. They're on the way back. You can see it. You can see it. They're on the way back. They are. This is what I mean with some Arsenal fans thinking it's just going to be easy next season. It's not going to be easy at all because every other team is strengthening, and nobody will tell me any different. Half the teams last season they weren't even in it. It was that bad. They wasn't even in it. Liverpool's got a brand new midfield. Everybody's getting like a brand new midfield and all that kind of stuff. And it's going to be. I'm looking forward to this season because it's going to be interesting. They've also got Champions League to think about. They've also got the other things to think about. I think personally they'll just sack the cups off. I think they'll sack the FA Cup and the Carling Cup off again, and just concentrate on the league and the Champions League. That's what I think they'll do. But they shouldn't sack them cups off because if you get a cup, it's something. Well played, commentator, saying our goalie's not had a save to make. Yeah, that's nice. Cheers. The Carabao Cup and FA Cup is probably the best chance Arsenal have at winning trophies. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I agree totally. You want any trophy, really. I mean, if if you're spending the kind of money they're spending, and you've got a team with the account, the amount that they're worth and all this that and the other, he should be going for everything. City will go for everything. City will go for everything. They won't just like go, oh, we're not interested in this cup, so we won't bother, sort of thing. Anything I don't think they'll. The only thing I don't think they'll really go for is the Charity Shield. I think they'll let Arsenal win and give them a real false sense of security, like they're better than City all of a sudden. How you doing early doors, mate? You all right? Morgan Gibbs White just had a shot outside the area, which was just tipped over the post. Beautiful shot as well. You know, I'd love to see Arsenal win the Carabao Cup this season, just to see the hypocrisy pouring out of the Don Bobby. Yeah, and it would. You know, it would. They'll do a dance and a song if they win the Euro, if they win a cup. They are shameless, mate. They are. But to be fair, like I've always said, you know, you can turn it, you can say what you like, you can do what you like. It's the followers that are the idiots, really. They're the ones that fucking back them. Without the followers, they ain't got nothing. Oh man, that was close. Corner for us, and Worrell went up to get it. Probably would have scored as well, but it hit the fucking crossbar instead. They're really trying to get down that right hand side now against Ola Aina. And to be fair, Ola Aina's done good things every time they've tried to do it, to be honest. The Villa Brentford game is a corker. Brentford went 2-0 up, but it's finished at half time. Finished half time 3-2 to Villa. Wow. It's going to be it's going to be a really tough season next season. There's no doubt about that. I mean, what was it? Liverpool won 4-0. I have no doubt that it's going to be a tough season next season. I just hope we can get like top 15 to top 10 because we finished 16th last season. So if we could do that, then, or if we could do better, then even better than that. But I don't know. It's hard to say until the winter's done and everybody's got all the players in that they want. That's why I don't understand how there was pressure in that United guy on the Tony Claude channel the other day to say where that Man United were going to finish. You can't say that. You can't say that until you know what players you've got. And you know, I don't think you can say things like that till you've had the first 5 to 10 games. To be fair, I agree it's going to be good. Chelsea just agreed 38 million for Disaster from Monaco. Yeah, I wouldn't sleep on them. I definitely would not sleep on Chelsea. Definitely not. Um, yeah, his glass is actually full of scotch. Yeah, mate, I can't do shorts. As soon as I think shorts, my fucking heart starts palpitating. It's not good. I don't know why, but I just don't have a metabolism to drink shorts at all. I avoid them. I avoid shorts like the fucking plague. Not that I've ever been anywhere near the plague, so I can't 100% say I've avoided it. But I avoided COVID-19, so it's kind of the same thing, isn't it? Just without all the lamb's heads on the door, shit like that. Yeah, just fucking me, yeah. Oh, I know that, mate. I know, mate. I know you. I know you. I like stuff like that because it gives me a chance to say stuff like that because, people get to know you a little bit more from that kind of thing. You know, he only drinks beer because if he drinks fucking shorts, he'll turn into a monster. Well, maybe not turn into one, but get worse, become a worse. I think we've settled in to the game now. We're passing it around. That was the worst fucking pass. I'm not saying anything else. Oh wow! Straight through the middle. Goal. All right, flag. Right. He's in danger there. That line's like fucking. I mean, Aurier's nowhere near him at all. Nowhere near him. He's like getting himself in some really fucking difficult places. Coming down the right, shot block, which I've seen a lot in these friendlies. A hell of a lot of shot blocking, which I like to see. First yellow card for a tackle on Morgan Gibbs White. From Ibrahim Sangir, one of the players that we're supposed to be looking at. Well, I mean, we're supposed to be looking at everybody, apparently. But, See, the thing is, for me, right, if pre-season is just about fitness, which means your teams are not gonna like pull out all the stops and all that kind of stuff, why should you fucking pay to watch it? I know, yeah. Long-haired Yeto. Malto also says things like that. Good old Malto. I like to see like competitive games. Oh, Yates, that's stupid. That dive didn't work, mate. Keep the shape, Forrest. Keep the shape. Keep them outside the box. That's it. Yeah, that's all right. We've got the ball back now. Oh, Yates. Bloody Yates, man, Yates. Fucking hell, you on the Scot. You got a pint of scotch. Have you had it before you come out? What the fucking are you playing at? I always give you respect, man. That was two shit, stupid fucking moments there. Go on. Coming down the right hand side with Danilo. Danilo passes it. Oh mate, this gets on my tits. Passes it back, and he passes it back, and he passes it back, and then it goes to the goalie. What the fuck? Football used to be like, You get the ball and then you just go for it and try and fucking score a goal. Now it's all, oh no, pass it back because they're getting frightening and I don't want to try and run past him because that would be me doing my job. I don't want to do my job, so I'll just pass it back. Fucking does my nutting, that kind of shit does. Anyway, that rant's over, so don't worry. Oh, just not keep getting straight through the middle. Straight through the middle. This guy's on the left again, this Lang dude. Kind of oofs it as it grows up. Another corner for PSV. I mean, I've installed FIFA 2019, so I might start giving that a go at some point. I'm not buying the new one. Fuck that, it's too expensive. Not worth it either. So I can play the old one. I'm probably shit at both of them, so it don't really matter which one I have. Well, you can't pull him back like that, mate. How you doing, Luca? All right, buddy. Oh man, that left hand side, man. We need to look. We need to do something with that left hand side because they're getting down that left hand side all the time. See me, I would just kick that Lang in the face and put him out for the rest of the game. But you not do that nowadays. Very, very back and forth game. I mean, neither of us really. I mean, probably they've had the better chances, to be honest. Although we had the shot that was turned over the crossbar, we had the header. Well, it was nearly an header in the crossbar instead of Worrell's head. But and they've had one right across the goal, which somebody should be putting in really. And then they had another one. I can't remember what the other one was. But oh come on, you don't fuck that. Why are players so fucking dishonest? Like, mate, you had your hand around his fucking neck. Like, you can't. How can you try and justify that? Oh, whether he was all, well, I don't know. How do you justify that? I just don't get it. I won't even have I won't even have the thingy of me to go. Oh no, that was not my fault, ref. I've got me. If I've got you in headlock, you know what I mean. I'm not going to say I didn't do it. I'll say I did do it, and then get you in headlock again. 36 minutes gone. Not a great deal happened, to be honest. Einer trying to break down the right hand side. That was a nice idea, but it just didn't get the ball. So Yeah, I think the fitness is building. I think you can see that. To be honest, I thought you said anus then. Anus, anus picked it up. Hey, tell me something, guys. Does this change voice when I do this? Oh, well, I don't know if it changes. I don't know if it actually changes the voice on the thing. Fart show, it's called. Yeah, I'd see if it does. I've frozen over. You freeze. What are you telling me to just stop what I'm doing? Freeze. It made you lag for a bit. Yeah, I'm in Nottingham, mate. Everyone's stabbing and shooting the broadband cable. So, you know, this is how it goes in Nottingham. You still look like a prick. Did you think that was going to change? Once a prick, always a prick. Only when you move to the side. Oh, I'll stop moving to the side. I'll get some of that. What's that stuff called? What they use in Terminator? Nitroglycerin, is it? I'll put that all over myself so I can't move anymore. Hopefully that'll solve it. Has the voice changed? Can you hear fart noise? I take it as I don't know why. I don't know why it changes on mine, but it don't change on yours. Yeah, mate. Yeah, I'm asking if you can hear me farting. I'm gonna fart in the mic in a minute, so you can hear it from there. I might put it on loop so it just keeps happening. I don't think it changes the voice. I don't know. Don't seem to anyway. Save that for your only a fans only fans account, mate. Yeah, to be honest, they are into the old fart thing. To be fair, I do. Yeah, I get a lot more money. I get a lot more subs and that when I start doing fart stuff on cam. I must admit that does work. How do you know that works? You got on OnlyFans as well. People love farts. What can I say? Right, need another beer. Oh, I'll be back in a sec. That's probably the worst fart noise you've ever heard. It sounds like Titanic about to hit the fucking iceberg. You should have your only fans, mate. You're a drag queen that farts in Jaws. And I sell them as well, mate. And I sell them. Only 2p each, but, you know. Every little helps, as Tesco says. Not anything like, but more power to you. Oh. Gotta have a laugh, ain't you, at the end of the fucking day? You fucking all these miserable cunts and on the planet. You can do my head in. I don't know. Oh, bad defensive mistake there. Yeah, I'm always up for a laugh, guys, at the end of the day. I mean, I have to look in the mirror every fucking day, so, I mean, I'm bound to be able to see the funny side of things. I keep doing it now. Stop it. Ah. Anybody seen The Flash? I don't mean the guy in the park with his fucking leather jacket on. What do you call them? What, Maltor, what do you call them fucking coats that that you use to flash people in the park? Can't remember what you call it. There's a special name, isn't there? What's yours called? Now you just being miserable like most people, just be yourself. Exactly, yeah. 100%. Right, that's half time. 0-0. To be quite honest, it was probably that first half was probably they've found the cure for insomnia. I think every fucker would have gone to sleep watching that. Right, we'll wait till the other part starts. Has anybody seen it, The Flash? It's quite a good movie. It's all right movie, I suppose. CGI in it's shit. Right, we don't want to watch that. Already seen it 300 times. Fuck that. No, you're not seen it yet. It's all right. It's not bad. You got offered 2 tickets, though, didn't you, to go to the Flash or Barbie, and you went to watch the Barbie movie instead, didn't you? Oh, sorry, mate. I said I wasn't going to tell anybody that. Shit. Sorry, mate. But I mean, now I've said it. How was it? Did you, like when you was watching and did you get up and dance in your chair when there was, singing on it and stuff like that? Did you do that? Yeah, mate, you and I went to see it front row. We've seen it 50 times. 50 times? Front row what? I'm in UK, you're in Canada. You went with Mac. It weren't me. Is the Brentford game still on, or is it finished early doors? Rare to Arsenal. I thought Ramsdale was better than David Seaman. Yeah, I think they've noticed now he's probably covered in semen. Second half now for that game. No, well, I mean, Ray's a good shout, and I think the one thing everyone needs to be worried about Arsenal is they're seeing the issues now, and they're dealing with them. But the thing is, they had no choice really. I mean, he got second place. Do you know what I mean? So if he gets second place, the only better he can do with that is get first. So they had to go out and start buying. How you doing, mate? Carl Rossi in the house. How you doing, buddy? I'm off to walk the hounds. Catch you all later. Yeah, no worries, Mama Flossie. Enjoy the hounds. Whatever that means, I don't know. It's whiskey time, baby. Adam Cole, baby. Yeah, mate, get your whiskey down, you mate. Catch you soon. Mama Flossie, Carl Rossi. Big up Mama, Early Doors, Hot Fuzz, and Malto. All real ones in this chat. That's how I like to see it. Don't want none of them fake fucking idiots. Not mentioning any names, but I don't want any of them fucking... Well, not fake idiots, fucking snowflakes. I can't stand snowflakes. Because as you all know by now, I'll say whatever the fuck I want. I don't really care. And I've never had anybody yet cry about it. Mind you, that was good. What I said on Emery Wright's channel earlier on. Emery Wright did a video. It says Tottenham defenders, which one stands out? So I sort of left a comment saying they all stand out. Unfortunately, it's normally out the way of the attacker about to score. Oh, mate. I love giving it some fucking hoo-ha. Giving them some shit. Just love it. Blasting some Thin Lizzy in the background. Fuck them neighbours. Yeah, man. Yes, mate. 100%. Can't beat Thin Lizzy. Trying to get a mate of mine. Malta will know about this. Trying to get a mate of mine to like that kind of stuff, but nah. Too busy on Prince Purple Rain. Plays it all the time. The man's fucking obsessed with Purple Rain. Yeah. Emerald to be exact, yeah. Dancing in the Moonlight. Fucking Jailbreak. Loads of fucking... I can't remember the fucking others, but yeah. We say it as a joke, but is it really a joke or is it facts? No, yeah, I mean, the thing is, it is facts, isn't it? The thing is, though, they fucking beat us every time. So that's probably a beer I shouldn't be poking, to be fair. Well, I shouldn't be poking any beer because that's just wrong and won't end well for you anyway. You know, can you imagine that? I mean, fucking hell. Fucking, yeah, you don't want to be doing that. Yeah, just turn around, fucking smack you around the fucking head, and that'll be it. Don't understand a lot of these people who try and get selfies, like stood near buffaloes and fucking rhinos. Are you just some kind of fucking retard or something? It's bizarre. I just don't get that at all. Why would you do that? Are you fucking stupid? Yeah, I mean these things like bring. I mean, I wish hunters would do it. I wish the trophy hunters would do it. Stand right next to the lion, because then they get fucked up, and that's the kind of videos I would watch. Them getting ripped apart because they're just fucking wankers. No time for them. When they got like a giraffe on the floor and they've shot it. I mean, what fucking arm is a giraffe? I mean, if it fucking headbutted you, you'd probably fucking know about it, but it's not trying to headbutt you, is it? Like people who square up to professional cage fighters. Oh, mate, I know. Yeah, hot fuzz, mate. 100%. Absolutely fucking 100%. Mind you, they tend to do that online, don't they? I've seen a few of them have a go at Adesanya and say they deck him and all this, that, and the other. I'm like, yeah, there's always that 1% chance someone might find you, whether you're talking online or not. And those 1% still happen. I know they happen because I've seen it happen before. Bears are the most terrifying animal, man. I ran into one when visiting my uncle who lived in wilderness in Quebec, Canada. It was only a black bear, but damn, I shat myself. Yeah, they don't. The fucking strength on them things is no to fucking laugh about. Have you seen that YouTube video? That guy, I can't remember what they called him now, but he used to sort of hang around with the bears, and he was with bears all the time. And him and his missus went to got a tent and everything, and was sleeping around where the bear was and stuff. And one of them attacked him and killed him, obviously, and ate him while she was there. Well, I don't know if I don't know. I don't know the full details because I weren't there. Thank fuck, or I wouldn't be here now, would I? Really, if I was. But and it just it mashed the guy. And there's like a recording of it. I don't know whether it's 100% real, but you can hear him like as the bear's biting his legs and shit. And she's there trying to hit the bear to get it off him. It's like, what are you doing, man? I know you love him, but fuck it. Get out. You can leg it, man. What the fuck's up with you? No point hitting a fucking bear. It's fucking, you might as well try and stab it with a fucking pin. Not going to make no difference. He was about 20. He was about 20 yards in front of me, emerged from the forest onto the trail, and just stood there staring at me. Yeah, well, they reckon what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to stand your ground. But, I don't really want to ever be putting that to the test, to be honest with you. Because the thing is, it's all right saying that, but there's different sort of attitudes and stuff with different animals. So it's all right saying you can stand your ground with a bear. But if that bear's like, come on then, mate, let's fucking have it. And you're fucked. And your idea did not work. Fuck that guy, I'm not surprised he did. I know, that is fucking scary shit, isn't it? I played wrestle with my dog at 55th. I play wrestle with my dog a 55 kilogram Akita. He's only going 20% and throws me around the place. Dumb fucks think they could take on a wolf or a bear. Yeah, exactly. 100%. 100%. It's just dumb, innit? It's stupid. They ate him, and the helicopter saw the bears playing with his rib cage or what was left of it. Yeah, he was. I was watching it the other day. It's quite interesting. Not for him, obviously, but it was for me. I think the smell of me shitting my britches scared him off. Yeah, more than likely, mate. More than likely. I don't mess with anything like that. You won't ever get. I won't ever go in the sea. You know, just no way. There's no fucking way. No fucking way. Not me. Not in a million years am I gonna do shit like that. And people that go, oh, well, don't worry about it because sharks don't like human. They don't like eating people anyway. Well, yeah, I don't really want to put that one to the test, thanks. If that shark's hungry enough, it'll fucking eat you. That's funny, Hot Fuzz, that is. That is funny. Might have seen you as a brown bear the moment you followed through. Oh, man. Me neither. Fuck every bit of the ocean. Those water demons can stay having their H2O laden fun without me. Yeah, mate. The way I look at it is like this, right? Because it's like that guy that got ate in Egypt, and then they went and killed the shark. See, me, I don't agree with that because if someone got into your house, you'd fuck them up, wouldn't you? Do you know what I mean? And let's face it, the sea is their fucking backyard. Well, it's their ass, actually. And if you go in there, you take the risk, surely. That's the way I look at it, anyway. 3-3. Fucking hell, that sounds like a good game. Not better than this fucking one. I ain't got that one. I ain't got Bing Sports yet. I'm going to get it when it gets to August. Then I'll use my credit card. Because I use my credit card to buy stuff and then I pay it off at the end of the month to keep my credit rating good. So I'll probably get that for the whole season, to be honest. And then I get the friendlies as well. So I bet Brentford are gutted though that David Raya. That Arsenal want David Raya because they're not going to fight off Arsenal, are they? Let's face it. Scariest animal encounter for me, wild or domestic, was it was a dog when I was a kid because I was always a bit worried about dogs. I was always a bit scared about dogs, and I had this thing about me where if a dog sort of went towards me, I used to run. And they always say, you know, you don't run. And I remember the next door neighbour came back with his dog, and the dog sort of made a move towards me, and I started legging it up the road, and it fucking ran after me and just jumped on my back, proper fucking tiger dive, and then was trying to bite me fucking neck. But you know, you never run. You don't run from an animal. I mean, you seen that guy with the gorilla when the gorilla runs at him, and he just stands there and don't bother, and the gorilla just stops and walks away. Nah, yeah, that is probably the way that you should do it, but you've got to have some balls to do that. I mean, it must have happened to him a few times, so he must have been used to it. But come on, I mean, to me, it's like every attitude. I mean, it's like for instance, you get a wasp, yeah? You have a wasp on your arm, and it don't sting you, yeah? You have a wasp on your arm the next day, and that wasp got a right bastard attitude. It's probably a bit like me, and just thinks, "Ah, fuck you, I'm stinging you anyway, because it don't hurt me, does it?" You know, you get animals are going to have different attitudes, surely. So you can't 100% rely on that. I mean, let's face it. I mean, if a gorilla just ran into you, it fucking knocked 7 bells of shit out of you. Wouldn't even have to swipe or hit you or anything. It just fucking, like, if it ran into you, you'd be fucked. Early doors. These Premier League Summer Classics are turning out to be banger games. Yeah, apart from that. Love animals, fuck wasps, however, and spiders. Yeah, wasps are bastards, mate. They are absolute bastards. And, you know, bees are the ones with a nicer attitude. Yet, unfortunately, God decided that they die when they sting. Whereas wasps are just like, yeah, sting you. Hey, mate, have a sting. Have a sting, mate. Yeah, here's a sting. And they just carry on and, you know, then they just keep living. Bastards. I remember once I was sat in bed reading a comic, and I felt an itch on my toe, on my big fucking toe, and I felt an itch on my toe, so I sort of like moved my foot to sort of, you know how you do, try and fucking get rid of the itch, and the motherfucker stung me on my big fucking toe, and I just fucking, and it was like, bastard, and I jumped out of fucking bed. This fucking wasp was flying around like a fucker. And you know what I did? I went and got got a lump hammer out the fucking shed. And as soon as it landed, I just fucking smashed it with this fucking lump hammer. Oh, you fucking bastard. Smashed a fucking hole in the wall. Fucking wasp is like fucking so far into the wall. This fucking big hole. Oh, mate. And it was at that point I realised I'm a little bit psycho in that respect. Oh, man. Bastard deserved it. Although I found out later on, I don't know if you guys know this, but you know, if you wasps are very similar to ants. If you tread on an ant, another ant will come out the nest to take that dead ant back into the nest because it gives off like a pheromone when it's been killed. And wasps are the same. So, you know, like when you get people sat around outside and the sun's shining and all this, that, and the other, and there's like one wasp around you, and everyone's trying to be the hero, twatting it around everywhere and trying to kill it. And then you get that twat that kills it. Watch what happens afterwards. You'll end up with about 3 or 4 wasps around your table. Because it gives off a pheromone when it's been killed. And it brings in the other ones. So you think you've got rid of one, you've now got a fucking shitload. So the moral of the story is, don't hit wasps with a lump hammer. Yeah, you flick a wasp, he goes and gets his mates to piss you off. Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. Just like Top Gooners. You're right, mate. Kill one and they all come in. And they all come in talking fucking deluded shit. This Stella's nice, I must admit. Well, right. We're back on. It's fucking boring, to be fair. It really is boring, but, you know, it's a watch along, so there you go. Don't know who he's subbed or anything like that because I weren't paying attention. And they bring the big effers with them and all. Yeah, they do, yeah. It's like a fucking fight back. Like, you will pay. I don't like them, but I mean they're good for nature. I mean any animal, insect or anything like that has some kind of purpose. I think theirs is just to piss us off, to be fair, but apparently they do kind of the same things as bees. There's lots of weird type of insects. I mean, there's one wasp that basically, I can't remember what it's called now, but it lays its eggs in a caterpillar, and then basically, as the young are growing, it zombifies the wasp. Zombifies the wasp. I mean, it zombifies the caterpillar. So the caterpillar, from that point on, just protects the young. The caterpillar's totally zombified at his brain and all that kind of shit or whatever. And it just lives like that, and then eventually just like cocoons, and then all the wasps come out of him. Can't remember what the wasp is called, but I think it's called the dirty bastard. Might be that. I don't know. The other ones are midges. You see millions of the bastards around dust, bite the crap out of you. Yeah, I've never been bit by anything like that. It must be because my body is pure alcohol, I suppose. Might be that. They're a cordyceps mushroom that does that too. Yeah, definitely. Them cordyceps go for miles. Yeah, their cells go for miles. They do. Well, that was shit. Did you watch the Last of Us, Cole? Talking about cordyceps and mushrooms. Did you watch the Last of Us? Liberty Cap season starting soon in Ireland. Woo! Does that involve Declan Rice? Or is he not allowed in Ireland now because he plays for England? As Jimenio banned him from Ireland. I did. I played the game too. What did you think of the series? Because I think I thought it started really well, but then they just went on to stupid shit that never mattered. Never really mattered in the game, and you never really noticed it in the game. And there's 2 episodes. It was like, I want to see the threat, not the other shit. And then it seemed to rush at the end. The game's fucking mint. I would say to anybody, play the game first before you watch that series. Banish for life. You watch as soon as the season starts and Declan Rice starts doing amazing stuff and this, that, and the other. Jimenio will flip flop just like that. He'll have rice on his t-shirt. He'll have rice on his socks. He'll have rice on his underpants. He'll have a bandana on that says Declan Rice is king. You watch. I liked it a lot, that one episode involving, what was totally not needed. Yeah, we know what we're talking, yeah. Nowhere near enough clickers in the series, though. Yeah, agreed. Totally agreed. Totally agree, mate. Totally agree. The episode you're on about was just Why? I mean, I don't know about you, Cole, but if you played the game, I never even noticed that. I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice it. And the reason I didn't notice it is because I don't care. Basically. Come on, Forrest, get a fucking goal. But the game is absolute quality. Absolute quality. Really good game. Some people don't agree, but then people were just born wrong, I'm afraid. I was born wrong. They live in a street called Wrongdon Vale, and they live in a town called Wrongville. Because it was a good game. The hint in the game is that Ellie, after visiting the guy, found a gay magazine in the truck. See, that didn't even register with me, to be honest. I never even noticed that, to be fair. But I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I will be in big trouble. I will get cancelled by the LGBTQTNRXN fucking 1345 clan, and I don't want to be cancelled by them, so I'll keep it to myself. Exactly, the episode was done well, but it ate too much into the limited series. Yeah, exactly. I know. Yeah, I mean, if they'd have added a few more episodes onto it, I think it would have been all right. But they didn't have enough time and enough episodes to do that. I love the difference they did with. I'm not going to say too much because I don't know who's watched it, but I love the difference they did with the woman. Know what I mean? The woman at the start that was with Joel. I love that change. I thought that change was excellent. But I don't want to. I don't want to say too much because I don't know who's watched it and who hasn't. So you can never accuse me of being a spoiler because I don't do that. I do like. I like that Sangari who we're supposed to be looking at. He looks all right. He does. You don't mess about in midfield. He just gets in there. Kind of player I like. Pedro Pascal always gets himself in good roles too. Yes, he does. Yeah, definitely. He was good in that crime program, which is the first time I saw him. I can't remember what it's called now. It was on Netflix, but I watched that. That was quite good. That was the first time I actually ever seen him, to be honest. And you know when they're good ones, don't you? You know, you can tell when an actor's good and they're probably going to stick around and all that kind of stuff. Narcos, that's it. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that. Oh, that's a bad pass. That's a shit pass. But yeah, Narcos, that was it. That was really good. That was. Too much. Oh, he's just managed to get it. Well done. Covered it. Well done. I think this is probably going to go down as a good run out, but not really much else, to be honest. Voice and bit part in The Mandalorian. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I like The Mandalorian. I didn't like the last series, to be honest. Hey Anthony, how you doing, buddy? 0-0, mate. It's not the most entertaining game I've ever seen in my life, to be honest with you. Gibbs White's coming off. Woods is coming off. Well, I don't even know he was on. Alanga's coming on. Joe, Jim, or whatever his name is. Is it you, Joe, Jim, Howe, or whatever? Mangala's coming on. Off, I mean. I don't know who the other one was that was going on. I didn't see him. Oh, Freuler. All right, okay. Well, that's it then. We've lost. Yeah, big up Anthony, mate. How's it going, man? Oh, Chiarti's come on as well. You know what I don't get with the way football works now is you've got to get your players in before you start doing your pre-seasons and your training and all that lot. I think you've got to get your players in that you actually see as like your first 11 or whatever. Because otherwise, you get players coming in later on who just aren't ready. Oh, fuck's sake, Yates, man. Oh, that was fucking stupid. We do a lot of suicide passes for some reason. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Good, Matt. Good. No, I'll read that again. Yeah, Getty. Yeah, Getty. Yeah, Yeti. I'm good, mate. Matt Turner to Forest. Maybe sounds good. I don't know. To be honest, mate, I don't know that much about him. I know TJ's laughing about it, but I'm pretty sure he was bigging him up before, saying, he's a good keeper and all this, that, and the other. So, I mean, I don't know, mate, at the end of the day. I mean, at the end of the day, we've got Orvath, we've got Hennessy, and we've got Shelby. Shelby's not experienced at all. Hennessy was fucking god awful last season. Orvath was not, but I don't know, he did all right in the championship, but he wasn't awesome. He was great. So if we can get a keeper, Matt Turner would not be my first choice, but at the end of the day, I won't rate someone until they're actually in a Forest shirt. USA number one keeper he is. Well, that's it. I mean, is there a lot of choice though in the USA? I don't know. I'm not. Like I say, I like to see. I like to judge players when they're actually in a Forest shirt. Not just, I'm not one of these people that just goes, "Oh, fucking hell, shit ears," and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's like with Nketiah. I mean, he's shit goal scorer, but I tell you what, the guy works his fucking arse off. I don't think anybody can say he doesn't work his arse off. I think Nketiah is more a fucking ball winner type of player. He's not a scorer, but I think he's more someone who'll win the ball back for you. I do think the guy works hard. I will give him that, but he can't score for shit. In an orgy, he'd end up having a wank. There, down that right hand side again. Ooh, just see last ditch defending, to be honest, from us. Would I have Nketiah at Forest? I'll have any player, mate, to be honest. I mean, I'm not, like I say, I like to see how they work when they're in a Forest shirt because, you know, players play. I mean, you guys have fucking bigged that guy up so much. I mean, it's not surprising he's got so much of a big. Oh, golf PSV. Everybody just stood and watched the guy, to be honest. Everyone stood and watched him and he just smashed it in. Good goal. But man, you should be defending better than that. But whatever. But yeah, he's been gassed up a lot in Arsenal. I can't say that I wouldn't because I like hard-working players. I like hard-working players that actually go out there and play for the shirt. Now, the guy can't score, but he is an hard-working player. I don't think you can sort of take that away from him. Unfortunately, his job's to score. So, it don't matter how hard he works, his job's to score and he can't do it. So, you know. You've got to get a good number 9. That's what you need to do now. You need to get a good number 9 that's going to guarantee you about 15 to 20 goals a season, maybe more. I think that if you can get that, then I think you're on your way. Did you get that kudos? I read somewhere the other day that you'd signed kudos. Is that just fucking bullshit journalism again? Oh my days. All over us now. Yeah, all over us now. All over us. It's all over, guys. It's all over, guys. Everybody, back to the championship. It's all over. We've failed. They really on it though. I must admit they're really on it. They really want this. I think it's just rumour yet. No signing of the player, just talk at this stage. Yeah, I read some. I don't know where it was. I read somewhere that it said that Arsenal had signed Kudos or whatever his name is. Kudos. There's so much bullshit goes around, isn't there? You know what I mean? I mean, we've been linked to so many players, and then just nothing happens with it, and it's like it just grinds you. It grinds you down. Just grinds you down, and you're doing. I mean, yeah, fair enough. You can keep doing YouTube videos about anything just to get a video out, but I don't like doing stuff like that. And I mean, the Dean Henderson one, I'm fucking sick of doing videos on Dean Henderson. Oh, yeah, Dean Henderson. Oh, right, okay. Talks are broken down. The Dean Henderson is a little bit closer. Basically, he said hello when we walked in the room. You know, I mean, it's just like, oh, shut the fuck up, will you? I mean, Callum Hudson-Odoi. I mean, he's been a name that we're on about since the start of the transfer window. And we're still nowhere near. It just drives you mad. Ibrahim Sangir, I've heard his name a few times, but then not heard anything afterwards. It's just these lazy fucking journalists. They just put 2 and 2 together and come up with fucking 5. I mean, that Borges that you're on about, we was linked to him at the start. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know whether, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know whether that was because of the links with Johnson, and I don't know. I don't even know what's going on with Johnson, to be honest. And I did not like how much. I didn't like the value they put on him as well when people were looking at him, because Villa was looking at him. Brentford was looking at him. And then we came out and said it'd be at least 50 million. I mean, I'm a Forest fan, so, you sort of value your players higher than you probably should do. But I'd say from potential alone, he's worth more than 50 million. It'd be 50 plus a hell of a lot of clauses and all that kind of stuff. Oh man, nearly. Oh, come on, Forrest, stop diving, man, for fuck's sake. Just keep fucking dropping down all the time every time they come near us. I don't like that style of play. Right, we've got a Langer on the right hand side, and that's the end of that. $73 minutes gone. PSV, Eindhoven 1, Forest 0. We're not winning the UCL this season. Mind you, Arsenal are winning it, so it's already been set, hasn't it? Who are you getting to replace Rice anyway? Terrible pass. Probably Scott Milky Bar. I think he's another one that basically, when he's out of the limelight of United, I think he might do all right. He's got all the physicalities to be able to fucking do all right in that position. But then again, so is Havertz, I suppose. So that's not a really good argument, is it? West Ham want Gallagher too. Yeah, I like Gallagher, to be honest. Another like 100%, 100%er. And to be fair, I mean, all the Chelsea fans go, "Oh, he's not skillful enough. He's not this, that, and the other." Wait a minute. When you had quality, you never fucking sing anyway. You never get behind them when you had Drogba and all that kind and all them really good players. You know, we played you in the FA Cup and we fucking completely outsung you. You just fucking only start singing when you're winning, you do. At this moment, our transfer business is dead. Internal conflict between Moyes and Schneidersteiden, apparently, and the Hammers going in cheap on players. That's crazy for me, mate, because you knew Rice was going. This is what is, you know, starting to annoy me with the transfers and stuff. You know, why does it take so fucking long to do it all? Just so annoying. I mean, you know, you got to give it to Arsenal. I mean, at least they got their stuff done. Well, not all of their stuff, but at least they got stuff done early. You know, most of us still fucking around. We're going in for the Brentford keeper, Raya. Can you see him getting first team over Ramsdale? Yeah, 100%. 100%, mate. 100%. He looked well shaky towards the end of the season. Yeah. He was shaky the other day as well. I don't know what's up with him. He was starting to look really good. I mean, he's a great shot stopper. When it comes to distribution, he sort of lacks in that. But yeah, I could 100% see Raya taking number one shirt. 100%. Went in with 17 million plus 3 million add-on for Ward-Prowse, 20 million for Maguire, 50 million for Paulino, 30 million for Gallagher, all turned down. Yeah, that Paulino looks decent. Ward-Prowse as well, I mean, but 20 million, man. Was it set? Yeah, 20 million's a bit. I don't think you know, I mean, the guy has got an amazing free kick on him. Do you know what I mean? So 20 million's a bit rough to offer that. Stingy business or dealings. Clubs get so much money from player sales and don't maximise using the money they get. Yeah, I believe so. Anthony, give Ramsdale the kick up the butt he needs. He does definitely need that because I think who was it against? Was it against MLS? I think it was. And was it like, did MLS score? I don't think they did they? It was against somebody anyway, and he did something stupid, and he's just laughing and this, that, and the other because he knows there's nobody that's going to take his place. If you got David Raya, then I think that would really, it's got to anyway, it's got to pick his game up. Because David Raya is a really good goalkeeper. 100%. Moyes like British, Steiden as European quality names, so that's why the conflict. Moyes has 1 year left on his contract, so if he doesn't do well, he won't be around long. Yeah. In for an interesting season. I really do think we're in for an interesting season. I'm hoping that we're not going to be in a relegation dogfight, but, you know, it's possible that could happen. I don't know because we haven't got, you know, what we need to get in yet. So I can't really say that for sure. But I'm hoping not a relegation dogfight. I want top 15, maybe move into top 10. Whether that'll happen, I don't know. If I had Brian Clough as a manager, then I would have a bit more of I'd know a bit more about what we're going to do. Yeah, good kick up the butt, but I do rate Ramsdale. I think Ramsdale's a good keeper. He's a great shot stopper. It's just sometimes, I don't know what it is. he just has this moment of lunacy where he just kicks the ball straight to one of their players. It's fucking mental. It doesn't make any sense. But he is a good keeper, there's no doubt about that. But I think having someone like Raya, it would be a massive kick up the arse to him. I think, to be honest, if you've already announced that you're interested in Raya, what's your next friendly? Because I would be looking for a reaction from Ramsdale in that next friendly. Because he'd have to be thinking, well, if they're going to get Raya, then, I might have to start kicking in now. So, I would expect to see a reaction from Ramsdale in the next friendly. I know it's only a friendly, but at the end of the day, if another keeper's coming in with pedigree like then he's got to be thinking, oh, I've got to get it together now. Fucking hell. We've only signed a 17-year-old kid, and that's it. Fucking hell. Anthony, can't fault Ramsdale as he kept you in quite a few games last season, but too comfortable equals mediocrity. Yeah, I mean, it's like Declan Rice has come in, and I've seen his quotes where he's saying, I want to win trophies and I want to win titles and all this, that, and the other. Whereas if I remember right, when Ramsdale come in, he started talking about getting top 4. I mean, maybe that's the club's PR and they tell him to say stuff like that, but, you got to be a bit more thinking than that, surely. Well, I mean, Odegaard said it as well. I don't know, but one thing I will say, Anthony, is if you'd have to be absolutely delusional to think that if you guys put it together and get everybody playing well, and you're playing. I mean, because you played some amazing stuff last season, but I think it was easier last season. That's just my personal point of view. But if you guys get it together and put it together, then I think you're a danger to everybody, apart from City. Apart from City, probably Liverpool and Chelsea. I wouldn't sleep on Chelsea either, to be honest. I mean, I want you to keep winning your friendlies, to be honest, because if you don't, and then you start getting criticism, you're going to fucking give us a long day on that first game of the season. It's going to be a very fucking long day for us. I'm just not, you know what? I just don't see any direction with us because it's like Cooper kept saying last season that the style we're playing now is not the style I want to see us play. But we seem to be playing in the same style. Every game I've seen, we seem to be playing in the same style. Nowhere near like attacking, piercing type of play. It is quite disappointing. But like I say, I mean, it's pre-season, so. But the thing is, I mean, it's got to be how he's telling them to play, surely. Well, they wouldn't be playing like that, would they? So you've got to look at it like that. I mean, if you're using friendlies, I mean, in my opinion, in a friendly, you should try everything. You should try the plan B, you should try the plan A, and, because you got nothing to lose, so just keep trying it. And try and get a different thing to do in the season. But at the end of the day, we could also start the season and fucking get off on a really good start. You don't know until it. until it starts happening, you don't know. And I don't think you know until into about say I'd say 5-10 games that you can't really see the team's direction and what the team's trying to do and all that kind of stuff. I think it's about 10 games. For fuck's sake, the passing though, man. I think that's what disappoints me the most. It's the passing at times. It's just we just give the ball away far too much. I need a pee. Honestly, what I've seen yesterday. Yeah, fuck. Where's that? Them fucking biscuits gone? Oh, I need them. You dirty bastard. Ooh. Ooh. You bloody bugger. You donkey bastard. Donkey. Donkey. You identify as a donkey, don't you? Eh? You identify as a donkey. Ooh. Hello, Jamino. Evening. Yeah, yeah, he's a long-haired prick today. Yeah, same as he was yesterday with longer pubes. Doing good, mate. Doing good. How are you doing? That Powell looks alright. I've never heard of him before. Young lad seems to be well up for it. I'd definitely have him in mind. Without a doubt, it looks alright. Doing alright, but I only got 3 hours sleep, so I'm really tired. Mate, how come you only got 3 hours sleep? What was you doing to get you 3 hours sleep? Was you putting your Declan Rice posters up? Went to bed around 2:30, woke back up at 5:30 for some reason, couldn't get back to sleep. Yeah, some people do struggle. I don't struggle, to be honest, but I was stalking Dusty Declan, that's why. Yeah, we've lost. I mean, you can tell because the commentators are just going, "Oh, well, the most important thing is like we didn't take any injuries." Yeah, that's the way of saying, we lost. No, normally I don't either, but oh well. Yeah, I don't. My sleeping's fine. As soon as my head hits a pillow, that's it. I'm done. I'm out straight away as soon as my head hits the pillow. Never really had an issue with sleeping, to be honest. If Forest are in a fucking relegation scrap again next week, next season, then I'll probably have sleepless nights again. But I don't tend to do that either because at the end of the day, it's just football, so it is what it is. All right. Have a quick look at this. I would either sleep through anything or else I'd wake up to the slightest noise. It's one of two ways for me. Mate, I think I'd probably sleep through everything, to be fair. I don't think I ever... I don't know. I don't. As soon as my head gets down, that's it. Until I wake up in the morning. Right, so what do you think about Raya then? I think it'd be a good idea, to be honest. I think it'd be a really good idea. Because, like guys have said in the chat, he needs that kick up the backside. He needs to know that he's not like the be all and end all and all this, that, and the other. And if he don't perform, he's gonna. I think Raya will take his spot, to be honest. Went straight in my fucking eye. You cunt. Oh, I can't get the fucking bottle off. Not the bottle off, I mean the top off. With me fucking Joker bottle opener. Not bottle opener. Joker. I just love the Joker. What can I say? What can I fucking say? Right, I'm going to shoot off now anyway. And yeah, we've lost another friendly, so it's all over for us, really. It's over to you lot, to be fair. So I mean, you got Man United, who's just got that Højlund, who I actually think is going to be a good striker. If he can get used to the Premier League pretty quick, I think he's going to be a good player. Just some of the stuff I've watched of him and all this, that, and the other, him dribbling it through and all that kind of stuff, and then hitting fantastic shots. I think he's got a good chance of being something special next season. Whether it turns out like that, I don't know. But I suppose we'll just have to see. But anyway, guys, it's been fun sitting watching Forest in the friendlies. I so want the season to start because I just want to see some like competitive football. I thought PSV was up for it. I thought we would just like saw it as a run out or something, which, I mean, what is it? I mean, have we got one? Is it one more friendly we've got? Is it two or one? Hold on, press the wrong fucking button, you cunt. Right, press the right button. Have we got two more or one more? We got two more. We've got Reims on Wednesday, and then we've got Eintracht Frankfurt. There's no video for the Eintracht Frankfurt one because they've got like something in place where we can't actually where we can't actually watch the friendly. So fuck them. And yeah, so we'll just kind of see how it goes from here till there. In the next friendly, the next two friendlies, I would expect to be seeing something, and I'd expect us to have bought and strengthened, and bought some more players, and to actually have them on the pitch and start to see something, good with what's going on. Whether that'll happen, I don't know. I would expect to see it though. Reims tore us a new one yesterday, done us 3-1. We looked shite. Yeah, I mean, how many friendlies you guys had? Because to me, the last two, there should be something starting to form. And up to this stage, even though they're only friendlies, I'm not seeing much in the ways of trying to go forward and trying to, take teams on and make a game. I'm seeing more that sort of stepping back and trying to soak up pressure and all that kind of stuff. And that's what we did last season. That's what I don't want to see. Because I think if this season goes the same way as last season did, then Cooper's going to be struggling, mate. Cooper's going to be struggling to keep his job. I know, like I say, I know it's only friendlies and stuff like that, as we always say. But the thing is, you've got to start. I mean, and the only like positive thing I've seen is that Powell guy, the young guy. He looks really up for it, and he looks decent. We have won mostly all of our friendlies, but yesterday showed how far we are when the season starts. Yeah. One, sorry. I should have read it like that, but never mind. But yeah, I mean, they are only friendlies, but you do like to see sort of where you're going with them, and you like to see like what certain players are going to do, because it's all right, a manager can say this to a player, but you want to see if they're happy to just like stay in their comfort zone and not really try and do anything major. And you want to see that. You want to see, like Powell, for instance. I mean, Powell, every time he's on, he's always causing problems and stuff like that. Same as the Chinese striker we've got. He seems to be about it as well. And I think you need to be seeing that, to be honest. But it is what it is. We're not European champions anymore. We're far from that team. So basically, in the next 2 games, I want to see a more attacking style, because Cooper said last season, this is not the way I want us to play. So that either means that he wants us to be even more defensive, or that he wants us to play more of an attacking, expansive style. Would it be different if Brennan Johnson was on the pitch? Maybe. But we can't just rely on one player. I mean, we didn't have Johnson, a 1 year today. Niakate again. I think he's got an injury again, which sucks, because this is probably why a lot of the other teams didn't look at him, because he keeps getting injured. Moyes went back to his style of football he plays in the Prem. Clearly shows where we lack in creativity and tactics. Yeah. That's it, 100%. 100%. Yeah, I mean, like I say, you expect to see some kind of difference. You expect to see some kind of formation changes and stuff like that. When you're playing friendlies, they're only friendlies. If they keep saying, "Oh, well, they don't matter. They're only about fitness," so why are you not changing? Why are you not trying a new formation? Why are you not trying a different style? Why aren't you just going gung ho at some point when you're 1-0 down? Because if it's only a friendly, it don't matter if you it shouldn't matter if you lose 2 or 3, surely. So why don't the style change? Do you know what I mean? That's just, for me, that's just frustrating. I mean, obviously, I'm talking from a football manager mindset, and if I go 1-0 down, then I will pretty much say to the team, all out attack, get that goal back. Do you know what I mean? And just basically just keep going for it and doing what you can. Because at the end of the day, I'd rather lose 3-0 than 1-0. 1-0 is the most annoying scoreline, because it's like you've only had to do one thing right to get back in that game. We did, yeah. We played with 2 up top and won most of the friendlies, drew 1, and then he changed it and went back to the old way, and we lost 3-1. Fucking hell. Go figure. Yeah. That's mad, though. I mean, if you won most of your friendlies in that other style, I actually want to see the 4-4-2 come back. I don't think it will now, because if you look at everybody's signed midfielders to have 3 midfielders. So I don't think you're really ever going to see the old-fashioned 4-4-2, which you all know about, I know about. Have 2 strikers up top instead of just putting it all on one. I mean, it's all right when you got Haaland So when Ireland's your striker, I mean, you're fine then. But you know, sometimes I've always liked the 4-4-2 where you've got two strikers up top working with each other and you know getting used to each other and all that kind of stuff and always looking for each other when they get the ball. I've always liked that style, but now it's gone to this like three in the midfield. It's like, you know, too many teams play one up top. That's why you didn't see many strikers score 20 plus goals unless you're exceptional. Yeah, exactly. 100%. 100%. But the thing is, that's the way the game's gone. And if you try and do a 4-4-2, you've got to have really hard working midfield two. They've got to be working harder than the three. Do you know what I mean? And then you've got the others who's got to sort of get involved as well. And then you leave yourself light in other areas. So I don't think there's much of a game for 4-4-2 nowadays. The other teams just take advantage of it and put an extra man in midfield. And let's face it, most football games are won in the midfield, aren't they? If you can win the midfield, you've pretty much got the thing at the tops on the game. To be fair, you've got the main advantage in the game. So the three is gonna beat the two every time, and then the others are gonna try and get involved, and then they're gonna leave gaps that you can take that you can get into as well. So you're gonna come unstuck in that way. But yeah, anyway, that was a watch along. Cheers, all doors for being in here. Tuesday night, what time did you say? 7:30. Can you do any earlier than that? Because I tend to like to do mine about 5 or 6. Because obviously I've got neighbours, so I don't want to be on too long, you know. Yeah, 7's all right, mate. Yeah, 7's all good. Yeah, that's fine. I'm back now. I was just setting up my fantasy team. Oh, yeah. What about that? Yeah, if you could do 6, that'd be even better, mate, because it's like, you know, obviously, like I say, I've got neighbours and I don't want them, you know, I get on with them really well, so. I mean, I don't even know if they can hear me, to be honest. I mean, they never say anything, so I don't know. Yeah, all right, mate. 6 on Tuesday. And we'll talk general shite. Welcome back, Jaminio, by the way, dude. Yeah, so I'm going to head off now anyway, guys. Because I'm going to cry because we lost another friendly. And, you know, I've got to face the reality that it's all over for us now. So, you know, I need to sort of drown my sorrows and all that. Otherwise, we'll set up a GoFundMe for Go Outdoors tent. Right, guys. Anyway, catch you later, guys. It's been fun. Big up to all of you and anybody who's going to view afterwards. Big up. See you later, guys.
Oh, you are a bloody disgrace! Hey, Buzz! For missing the target from there, you want bloody shooting! Oh, it's crap! Oh, it's bloody rubbish! It's rubbish!
But how do you react though when someone, you know, from your playing staff comes in and says, "Boss, I think you're doing this wrongly"?
Good. Well, I ask him which way he thinks it should be done. We get down to it, and then we talk about it for 20 minutes, and then we decide I was right.